The Great Judgino's great revenge against the Dodgers for a terrible, disastrous right field fence. The Great Judgino with an amazing catch. He runs through the right field wall and he sustains a shoulder injury that would derail the Yankees' playoff hopes the season prior in 2023. The Great Judgino sustained his shoulder injury on June the 3rd, which you can write as 6-3. Now, the Yankees win the World Series 63 years after Roger Maris hit 61 home runs. Judge broke the record in 63, and Gematira is Gematria of Roger Maris. And the riddle is again, he surpasses Roger and beats the Dodgers in the World Series. Ohtani's number directly connects to the Great Judgino's injury at Dodger Stadium. Ohtani's number 17, and the Great Judgino will win the World Series 17 months after his shoulder injury at Dodger Stadium. Shoulder is Gematria of the Dodgers, falling to 3-9 in the World Series against the Yankees in the Great Judgino's great revenge against the Dodgers. The Dodgers will lose the World Series at home. Dodger Stadium is Gematria 76. And it's all rise, the Great Judgino, Gematria 76. And let's say if there is a Game 7 on a Saturday instead of a clincher on a Friday, 7 months and 6 days after opening day, the Yankees can win the World Series. 7 months, 6 days, end day included. 220 days, end day included. All rise, here comes Aaron James Judge. This is the 120th World Series. It is the Great Judgino winning the World Series a year removed after his shoulder injury. The Great Judgino will be ready to make history. We could also break down the significance of the Great Judgino's stats at the time of that shoulder injury he sustained at the right field of Dodger Stadium. How many home runs he hit up until that point in time that he sustained the injury. The Yankees season last year ended at Kansas City, the 162nd game of the year, and now the Yankees win the playoff series at Kansas City. So the Great Judgino, June the 3rd, he sustains the injury last year, and he made his return against Baltimore on the 28th day of the month last season. The Judgino made his return 7 weeks and 6 days. All rise is Gematria 76. What's the amount of time from the Great Judgino's shoulder injury to the end of the World Series? We imagine 6 to 7 games. The best road team in baseball will win the World Series on the road. So it's a Game 6, it's a Game 7. If it happens to be on a Friday as well, it would happen 66 weeks later. 66 is Gematria title. If it does happen on the Friday, just over 15 months later, the Yankees can win the World Series. 15 months later, the Great Judgino is a 15-6 life path, winning the World Series 15 months after his return for the Dodgers. 15th World Series loss also against Juan Soto. Soto's Gematria 15. Steinbrenner died at Tampa. The first championship for the Yankees since the boss's passing would occur for the Dodgers. 15th World Series loss. And the amount of time from the shoulder injury to the day, we already did that. And what about the Judgino stats at the time of the shoulder injury? Judgino hit 37 home runs last year. Los Angeles is Gematira 37. So Judgino had 19 home runs at the time of the injury. So he had 18 home runs the rest of the way. He had 76 home runs in the regular season since the injury. So 1 home run in June, 12 in the month of May. That's 13, 5 in April, and 1 in March. So the Judgino has hit 76 home runs in the regular season since the injury. The Great Judgino is ready to win the World Series. The numerology cannot be any more clear, connecting to the day that he made his return from the injury, and it connects to the day that he actually sustained the injury. The title happened 17 months later. Aaron Boone is number 17. Aaron Boone will carry the Yankees to the World Series 17 months after the Great Judgino's injury. Boone is number 17. How do you connect it to Ohtani and Boone? You have to look at the best road team in baseball winning the World Series at Dodge Stadium. The Yankees have 52 road wins for the season. They will get the 57 road wins for the entire season. 50 wins in the regular season, 2 at Kansas City. They're 5 road wins away. So, 52, you figure 3 games at Cleveland, they get to 54. Is it possible for the Yankees to win 57 games, win 3 out of 4 at Los Angeles? That's a stretch. So it will be a stretch to get to 57, but 56 in coronavirus, New York City suffered the results of the coronavirus, hardly hit by COVID, and the Yankees win the World Series 56 months later.